used to envision this whole thing about the whole high school knowing you and going through the city and niggas knowing you. But now, bro, if I have my close friends, bro, that's all that fucking matters, bro. Because when somebody stabs you in the back, at least you know who to look at. And if you have close friends, you never have to worry about that. If your circle's small, you ain't never got to worry about that. But if you got a long, big ass circle, look at Drake. Look at Drake. The shit just start flying left, right, center. Niggas start coming out the wazoo. Alright, man, welcome back to another video. Hope your day is going good. Today's video, man, we got another video from that boy Alex the Virgo. Shout out to that boy. His video popped up on my timeline, so I said, hey, shit, it's been a minute since I popped the balloon. And now today we got the Gen Z loneliness problem. So we about to see what that boy talking about in this video. See, Rizzo?
Yeah, man, we already done been over this 1,000 times, bro.
Yeah.
So at this point, I just want to hear if there's any new information that we haven't heard already.
For sure. Alright, man, let's just get into the video.
I do not trust you if you have a lot of friends. Yes, I repeat, you are a walking red flag if you have many friends.
Nobody actually talks about how hard it is to make friends outside of high school. Because I'm now 22, I'm out of high school. I just finished community college. I got my degree. I still don't have any new friends.
I have no friends. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to hang with you. I don't want to go to your party. I don't want to go to your event. You ain't even got to invite me to your event. I don't really want to help me with anything. I could do it.
I feel this take, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of like that, where I don't feel like I need to go nowhere. In fact, I don't know if, am I alone in this feeling like sometimes where somebody like invites you out and you all of a sudden get anxiety just at the thought about going out?
Yeah, I had that before.
I get that shit to this day. And you see the type of nigga I am, I go out.
Yeah.
I've gone out and got lit and I still get anxiety about going out, bro. Because I know just how crazy shit can get out there, bro. Your life can end in 8 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't really like to go out if I don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Do it all by myself.
I think that really boils down to overthinking.
Nigga,
Like,
you think
when
we
some-
haven't been in life or death situations?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, plenty. Not just
But
one
I
or
mean, at the end of the day, we still human though. So you're gonna overthink certain situations. Like when somebody invites you out, you might think about how awkward it might be being around like a whole bunch of people you don't know besides the one person.
Yeah, I feel that.
So it might be like, dang, bro, I'm gonna be put in some awkward situations.
I mean, okay, let me be honest, man. Let me put honesty on the table. I am a very social butterfly-esque personality. Like I have it in me because I think the reason why I'm like that is just because of how I grew up. I grew up where nothing is fucking given to you unless you open your fucking mouth and ask. Ain't nobody trying to read your mind, nigga. I had to go out and get what I want. Even that's what plays into the man I am now. Like, I start up a business. I don't wait for niggas to promote my business. I know I have to promote it. I know that I have to get up and I have to meet people and sell the shit. I feel like, bro, if I didn't even have that, I wouldn't even be willing to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It'd just be too much anxiety for me to approach somebody and sell them something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get the loneliness thing, but we're social creatures. I have a social butterfly instinct thing about me, but I've been around too many fucked up people throughout my life. And thus, it enhances my social anxiety at the same time. So, whereas before, I would have been more extend the olive branch. Like, I don't know you. what's up, bro? Let me treat you with respect and we see where we go from here. I don't do that no more. Unless I already kind of see you're down to earth, like you have a similar personality to me. I'm not gonna open up off the meetup. Nah. You gonna think I'm antisocial. You gonna think he's too cool for school. Whatever the fuck you wanna think. I don't give a fuck. It's just, I'm not finna be out here being buddy buddy with niggas who finna laugh behind my back, bro. Or be over here telling people my business or whatever kind of bullshit, feminine bullshit some of these niggas be on nowadays, bro. Like, I'm just not on that, bro. I'd rather stay to myself, avoid all the drama. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Blessing in disguise, bro. That means that
Oh,
God is trying to tell you to focus on you. You finally just need to focus on yourself. You need to build up yourself. You need to
Mm-hmm.
self-improve and do the things that you need to do in your everyday life to be the person that you need to be.
Cap, blood's yapping. Nobody likes being alone. The reason I say that is because I used to be lonely, and I know for a fact I was not happy. At times when I used to exclaim I love being alone and I'm an introvert, I knew deep down in my soul, just like you and everybody else saying that knows deep down in their soul, that what we all really wanted is just some friends. These people who
For
talk of
sure.
loneliness are liars, bruh. These are the same people who expect everybody who comes into their life, all their friends, to be ride or dies. It's almost like expecting everybody who walks in your store to buy something or to be a lifelong loyal customer. Some people are just
That's a good point you're making there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We have too much expectations that we're gonna sell people. And if they say no, it's a rejection of who we are entirety. Like, so what, you reject me, nigga? I don't give a fuck about you. Nah, I reject you too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to accept the fact that you rejected me. I don't even have to give a fuck about the fact that you rejected me. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, bro. Because we make such a big deal over all this shit and it doesn't matter. Nigga, you didn't even know this person 5 minutes ago. Why does them saying no make your day all fucked up? You didn't have family and friends who loved you and showed you care and guidance throughout your whole tenure? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like because somebody said no? Now, oh fuck, it's the end of the world. I'm the ugliest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
grow the fuck up, nigga.
window
That's
shopping,
childish
man,
thinking.
and that's all right. And it's causing our whole generation to be lonely.
As a person who's introverted and spends majority of my time by myself, you have to explicitly explain to me what it is that you need. Seeing all these posts about, oh my gosh, this person didn't respond for hours. Oh my gosh, my friend hasn't spoken to me in so many days. They even like me anymore. And it's like, I could go a week straight without talking to anyone and not even realize. So I'm realizing just how childish that actually is because everybody's so different and everybody has.
What I just said. All this shit is fucking childish. This stems from the fact that we do not look outside of ourselves. You're too selfish, bro. You're only thinking about your needs and not others. And you know what, bro? I gotta say this, dog. Like, but this nigga right here, it's a real ass nigga, bro. There were so many. Bro has been through it with me, bro. With times where, bro, I have been a selfish motherfucker. I didn't even realize I was being a selfish motherfucker. But you look back, you're like, oh shit, nigga. Like, and you gotta realize, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about you. It's not about making it about, oh, they didn't do it on your timing or they didn't answer the phone call. They didn't reply back when you wanted them to reply back. Bro, grow the fuck up, nigga. If they didn't want to text you, so the fuck what? Go find somebody else who will. And bro, it also shows that you lack in communication. Because if you're getting butthurt by people not texting you, that means that either one, you either do too much that people can't bear to be around you, or two, that person's just fucked up. If you think you're really that solid, that person's just fucked up. And then all you gotta do, bro, is just move on. It's that simple. Don't call them, don't pester them, don't try to play mind games with them. Fuck them. Move the fuck on.
Has completely different needs. Be expressive with what it is that you need because somebody else may not even realize that you need it.
These are gonna die alone. Gen Z, we make it seem
For
like we're so
sure.
honest and against everything of those before us. But how can we even be the realest generation and we're not honest with ourselves? Hot take, people that yap about being lonely is the best thing in the world are actually just toxic and scarred people. On top of that, they really want to make friends. They just don't know how to pick the right ones, or they just don't want to put that first initial foot forward. Our generation is like the first generation they try to sell this BS loneliness, lone wolf stuff to. And I think a big reason we're cooked is because, you know, obviously COVID, and we went a long period of time in an extremely developmental period. We were just sitting in our rooms, not interacting.
Hey man, where were y'all during COVID, man? I remember what I was doing during COVID, man. I was going hard in the fucking paint, man. I was working. I was doing Uber. I was doing Amazon Flex deliveries. What you was doing, Trent?
At the crib.
That boy was gaming.
What?
That boy was on COD.
No cap.
Oh man, at what point did we start hooping? It was like the year after, right? It was the year after the vid. I think the whole 2020, everybody was in the crib, bro. I don't think we started hooping until after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we literally started our YouTube channel like right after that, after the vid. Shit crazy.
Facts.
with humans.
Even
So a lot of
during the
people
vid,
We did?
yeah, we had a couple videos. It was going out with fucking masks and shit on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mystery Jar throwback if y'all boys know.
for sure.
have gotten used to being on their devices over interacting with people, you know, but it's not a genuine love, and it's more of a comfort. Because let's be honest, y'all, would you rather go out with your friends, talk to the huz or the bruz, or would you rather sit inside, goon, and scroll on TikTok? You don't even have to answer, my nigga.
Alright, so let me honestly tell you. Me personally, I want to stay in the house. But I'm not finna fucking doom scroll and goon. Like I showed you my watch time on my phone. That is mostly due to this YouTube content shit that I'm on. Like, if I wasn't doing YouTube content, bro, and I can show you, I have no reason to lie to y'all. If I wasn't doing YouTube content, I probably would only have a 2-hour screen time on my phone, bro. Like, for texting, being on Instagram for maybe like a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes out my day. Like, I don't do too much. And like, and editing these fucking videos and thumbnails. Like, I want to stay inside and be productive. I want to read books. If that's what it is to stay inside, like a nigga say, yo, stay inside. I'll be like, oh yeah, stay inside and level up. Oh yeah, I'm on that. But to stay inside and fucking watch movies and goon and what y'all niggas be doing, no, bro. I want to conclude my chapter. Hero.
What he said.
I know what you would choose. Don't fall for that message that I fell for a long time ago.
If you have a history of being a loner, if you have a history of not being able to get along with a group, family, friends, classmates, everywhere you go, no matter where you're at, you just always seem to be the odd one out, the black sheep. And you're trying to figure out, why can't I fit in with these people? Why is it so hard for me to find my place?
Holy shit.
Why do I feel like I'm always on the outside looking in?
Damn.
Well, I feel like that's probably
This nigga.
because you're supposed to be a leader.
Self-improvement.
Holy fuck. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just resonated with everything bruh said, bro. And you know how I know this ain't cap? Because I feel like I've said this all word for word to this nigga Trent one time, bro. Have I ever said this shit to you before?
Yeah,
Feel like the black sheep, like the odd one out, always misunderstood type shit.
yeah,
Bro, that's literally my life story, y'all boys. And like, I feel like I resonate with what bruh's saying. But the thing is, like, where he say you're supposed to be a leader, like, I know I'm a leader. Like, I'm stubborn as fuck. Nobody can tell me to do anything. Bro, there will be a hill and spikes at the edge, and niggas looked over and see the spikes and tell me, Jordan, don't jump, bro. There's spikes at the end of the hill. You're gonna die. And I'm still jump, nigga.
I can attest to that.
Niggas gotta live, boy. I gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just finna take your word for it, nigga. All right.
Well, I feel like that's probably because you're supposed to be a leader.
Self-improvement doesn't equal isolation. Actually, I've noticed that I've healed the most when I was around people that loved and cared for me. A lot of people who are online saying all this loneliness and introvert stuff have been hurt in their own personal relationships, and they kind of bring that whole mindset and impose that on everybody else. And that's why I say it's capped. And our generation is so cooked on top of this is because we're already always trying to be so nonchalant, and nobody wants to be vulnerable or put the first step forward. So no relationship can be started because the other person is just thinking about how the other person might hurt them or how they can maintain power.
I wish I had a group of friends to go out and do things with, but I don't have any. Why don't you go make friends? How do I do that? People only talk to me when I talk to them first. So I stopped talking to people, and now no one talks to me. If everybody feels that way, then nobody would talk to each other and nobody would have friends. How come when I talk to people, they look at me like I'm stupid? But if someone talks to me first, they're usually happy. I appreciate the happy people, but the unhappy ones that look at me like I'm stupid make me not want to talk to anybody ever again. So the reason you don't have friends is because you're scared of rejection.
What?
Oh shit. I just realized I should probably make a TikTok. I've never thought about doing this, but it's crazy because these very thoughts have passed through my head.
Yeah.
Like every time all right, so every male has what I call bitch thoughts, and you got to slap those bitch thoughts away. Like, get the fuck away from me, bitch. Like, I don't have time for you. Get out.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like, I'm not gonna say you crying or like, letting some form of emotion out is a bitch thought. I call a bitch thought like complaining about something that's unnecessary. Like, for instance, like he's saying, being afraid of rejection. Is that really something to be scared of, you, bro? Like, so that's why I categorize it as a bitch thought. Being scared of rejection is a bitch thought. Just like any other inconsequential thing that won't directly affect your well-being or your life. So anytime these things come up and you let them hinder you, the bitch won. So that's why I call these bitch thoughts, I slap them away and I make sure to do whatever the fuck the bitch was telling me not to do. That's how I counter it every time. I see a girl and my head was like, no, don't talk to her, man. You don't know what she's on. I'm like, get away from me, bitch. Then I go to the girl. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just a good practice. That way you don't get overcome in life by always listening to your fears. You don't want to listen to your fears, but you don't want to operate in life like that. I hope my crazy analogy made sense for some.
They're not happy with me. Why are you worried about what unhappy people think of you? Because it seems like there's so many of them. It happens once or twice, okay, but when it happens 5, 10, 20 times. You have to understand that a lot of people are dealing with their own emotions and their own views toward the world.
I can only imagine how Trent's gonna have to clean this one up, though. Fuck.
Is their own suspicion. Then are you saying we live in a world where everybody's so negative that when they do receive positivity, they can't accept it because they're not even positive to themselves? So they think you want something. How do I make those people like me? Don't talk to them anymore. If somebody's negative to your positivity, most people, that's someone who's just not in the same place as you, and you have to get somebody who's on your wavelength. I'll just absorb their negative energy and become just like them and hate everybody too. So somebody's happy.
That's not going to fix everything because we already live in a negative world.
It's too late. I already hate myself. Now when somebody's nice to me and wants to be my friend, I'm going to respond the same way. It's too late. 2025.
I've come across.
Yeah, and that skit was like the perfect thing there. When you become so riddled with your fears, you begin to hate yourself. You begin to self-loathe. Because you know how I know? Because I was that way in high school, a way like I didn't like hate myself, but I used to always caught myself wishing that I was somebody else. And I'd be like, bro, where is this shit coming from? Like, when you come to a self-actualization, you're like, where was that shit coming from? Why would I wish that? And then I'm realizing, bro, it's because I used to listen to my fears too much. Oh, I'm fat. I'm not even going to shoot my shot because I'm fat. I'm not even going to try to get that job because I'm fat. I used to tell my shit self that. Like, nobody's gonna look at me and think this fat boy was capable of anything, bro. Then, I mean, it's kind of crazy. You look back on it, how we make excuses. This is me, but I know you motherfuckers are doing something, so try to make it look like it's all a joke on me, nigga. You doing something too, nigga. Besides the point, what I'm trying to say, we hate ourselves when we follow our fears too much. And that's why it goes to my point earlier. Try not to listen to your fears. Because the more you actually go against your fears, it's the more things you actually have to brag about to yourself. Like, oh my God, I just met that girl today and I wasn't even going to say something to her because of this bitch thought, but now I have her number and she's pretty cool. We hit it off. Oh shit, I saw that guy that's pretty famous on YouTube and I have a YouTube channel I'm going to get started. And instead of listening to that bitch thought that was going to make me like shrink up like a fan, I went to say hi and say what's up and treat him like a fucking human being. And now we're linked up and he's giving me ideas on my YouTube videos. Bro, this is how life is, bro. It's about taking the fucking leap. Nothing's gonna happen until you take the leap. And you will love yourself for it. You get me? That's how this shit works.
Across like a lot of people, especially online, and it's scary to say this now, but I would say people my age, ranging between 17 to 22, it's normal for them to be lonely, boys and girls, to not have that many friends, if any at all. No girlfriend, no boyfriend, nada. Go to work or go to school and come right back home or go right back to their dorm. And like, bro, this is the time when you're supposed to be interacting with people like the most, gang, and building the most types of relationships. Like, that's scary when you really think about it, because long-term future wise, these niggas ain't gonna have nobody, gang. They gonna die alone.
I done been at points in my life, bro, where I sat down in my room and I'm like, damn, I really don't have nobody to talk to. When it's all said and done, bro.
Oh man, this nigga got the sad music in the background and shit.
To tell somebody you have.
This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
Nobody to share it with. Like, bro, nigga don't get a phone call or a text about, like, bro, how you doing? Like, what you been on? None of that.
Is it just me, or does it feel like it's harder to make friends now that we're adults? Or when you do make friends, they're not consistent? Like, as kids, we used to be able to walk up to each other and be like, hey, you want to be my friend? And then from there, you guys are best friends and start playing on the playground. But I feel like as adults, we just lost connection with each other. And I don't know if it's because we're all stuck to our phones or...
Because we lack imagination. And where everybody's in their own bubble, scared of shit and hating themselves. And they try to pretend like they love themselves, but they don't. They actually hate themselves because they fucking listen to their fears all the time.
We feel like we can't connect to anybody, but damn, I know I cannot be the only one.
But you know, when they consider themselves these introverts, lone wolves and all that, they're lying, y'all. Everybody lies and tries to put on a pretty face, especially for social media. Like, nobody wants to be alone. Let me say that again. Nobody wants to be alone. We all want friends.
For sure.
We all want people around us that like us.
You want
like
friends,
them.
T-Rock?
Stop letting these people online with these self-destructive and
You
very
want friends,
isolating, traumatized point of views and ideals and
Hell
activities tell you you're bad for living your life the way you want to live your life.
Isn't it so?
I'll explain my point.
Like, strangers aren't just.
I'll explain myself at the end of the video.
If you want friends, you have to start all of those conversations. Genuinely terrible that the only cure for loneliness is become an extrovert or die alone.
Oh man, that's real, man. Shout out to Alex the Virgo, man. That's another good video, man. Hey bro, I didn't even know you was going out like this, brother. I gotta subscribe, man. I can't miss the next drop. Shout out to you, bro. But anyways, man, we reached the end of the video. T-Raw, drop your opinion on the people.
I was just trying to find something that I can take away from the video, but none of these apply to me as an introvert myself. And, you know, I consider myself a loner. But my point of me goddamn being a loner, for one, it's draining to deal with people all the time, bro.
Yeah.
And by myself, I realized that it's way more peaceful than dealing with other people. You don't have to deal with their bad etiquette, with stupid motherfuckers who draining your brain power. You feel me? You don't have to deal with people asking you for shit. You don't have to deal with none of that by being solo. Of course, no one wants to be alone. I agree with that. I have times where I do feel like being social.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But most of the time, I just feel like being alone because I can be
Super
at
nigga.
peace.
This nigga super nigga, man. He said I could be alone 90% of my life.
For sure.
But I'm gonna be real with you, man. Do I want to be lonely? Nah. I don't want to be lonely. But at the same time, I find that I have the ability to easily make friends. I don't give a fuck what nobody think of me watching this video. You're probably not my friend if you have any bad opinions of me. I guarantee it, because I probably treat you like shit. Anyways, on to the real niggas who I treat like, you know, how they supposed to be treated. Like my dog T-Raw, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, listen, I used to envision this whole thing about the whole high school knowing you and going through the city and niggas knowing you.
Yeah.
But now, bro, if I have my close friends, bro, that's all that fucking matters, bro. Because when somebody stabs you in the back, at least you know who to look at. And if you have close friends, you never have to worry about that. If your circle's small, you ain't never got to worry about that. But if you got a long, big ass circle, look at Drake. Look at Drake. The shit just start flying left, right, center. Niggas start coming out the wazoo. Niggas just start coming out with the Gatling guns. Niggas start pulling out MKs, AK-47s. Niggas got RPGs. You like, oh shit. I thought y'all fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'd rather keep the circle small, bro, because at the end of the day, like, it's a better life experience. You're not supposed to know 30 plus people anyway. My memory doesn't work to remember 30 different people's stories at a time. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying that I feel like that's kind of stressful. Like, imagine you're trying to keep up with this person telling you about that, and then this person telling you broke his foot, and you're keeping up with this nigga and his foot. You're keeping up with that person. It's like, bro.
Yeah.
So every time I get on the phone, I'm finna be like, hey, bro, what happened with bro? What happened?
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, that's too much. I like my little small 5 niggas. I got 5 friends and 2 bitches. You know what I'm saying? It don't need to get no bigger than that. And then when it's time, I'll settle down with the right female. That's a good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you one of my 5 fucking friends, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, me and this nigga, we around each other every day. If not for this YouTube shit, and it's all based on the path you guys pick out in your life, bro. Like, we picked out this path of doing YouTube together. So it kind of locked us in like this, nigga. Now we're working on videos every day. We go to the gym sometimes. Me and this nigga hoop. We play basketball. We've been playing ball since high school. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the type of friendship I have. Plus, I'm not even the type of nigga where, like, I really want to be talking to somebody every fucking day.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga got a YouTube channel and I don't talk to him every single day. Like, this nigga actually just pressed me the other day, like, nigga, you could call me too, nigga.
Yes, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna end the video before I start yapping, bro. Y'all boys already know, man. Tap into another video and we gone.